Hi, Professor Gerald Friedman, talking about rights and privileges, what Arthur Okun meant. People have fought and died for rights, for equality. Here we have Delacroix, liberty leading the people in the Revolution of 1830, a mildly successful revolution that replaced the Bourbon dynasty with the Orleans. Here we have Joseph Warren, American general at Bunker Hill, dying to defend liberty against the oppressive British monarchy. Selma, Alabama, 1965. Belfast, Bloody Sunday, 1972. U2 has a great song about that. Thomas Jefferson expressed this belief, this desire for equality, for human rights that everybody would have in the Declaration of Independence. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. Well, men, maybe he meant all men. Did he mean women? Did he mean blacks? Did he mean slaves? No, they weren't men. Now, Hemingway, I think it is, says that mediocre writers borrow, great writers steal. Jefferson, well, I don't know. He stole from John Locke. John Locke said that political estates, governments are formed to protect life, liberty, and estate, by which he meant property. Jefferson elevated pursuit of happiness above property. So your right to an education, he put, your right to an education that you need to pursue happiness is above my right to be free of taxation. Your right to life is above my right to be free of taxation. Well, what does it mean? We all have the right to walk on the amorous common. We have the right to assemble peaceably to petition government for redress of grievances. We have a right to bear arms. We have a right to vote. We have a right to strike, to protest against our employers. And we have a right to practice our religion, free of intrusion. And we have government programs. We have things set up to protect these rights, to make them meaningful. Medicaid, health care for the poor so that they can have life, food stamps, so supplemental nutritional assistance so people can eat, disability programs for those with misfortunes so they can pursue their happiness and have a life and be active and have liberty. Schools. There's Fort River Elementary School where my kids went. Public schools. And, liberty, freedom, right to express yourself. Well, if you work at Walmart, it's limited. All of our rights are limited. They're things you get only if you can buy them. A Lexus automobile. A beautiful diamond ring. Private jets. Beachfront houses. Fancy restaurant meals. These you get only if you can afford them. You don't have them as a matter of right. If we're so serious about equal rights, why do we have such inequality? Okun argues we can only have equality at the cost of efficiency. We have to give something up to get equality. We can redistribute only in the bucket. Redistribution, he argues, lowers efficiency by reducing work effort. People become lazy. They don't want to work hard because they'll be paying taxes. Or why work if you can get welfare? And people stop working so hard because they, so much of what we produce gets sucked up in a bureaucracy. The bureaucracy establishes to the welfare state. There's a trade-off, Okun argues, between equality and efficiency. This is expressed in a downward sloping line in equality and efficiency. The more equality, lower efficiency. We give up some equality, people start working harder, we waste less in government bureaucracy, and we get more output. We want more equality, we have to give up output. We pay for equality in lost output. That's what Okun argues. We're not hypocrites. We're conflicted. We want two things. We want equality and we want efficiency, and we can't have them both. Well, Okun's probably wrong. We can have both. In fact, inequality itself imposes an economic burden. When we have more inequality, parents of children, young people can't afford to educate their children and provide them adequate health care or training. More inequality, there's more crime, there's more social conflict. All this lowers long-term economic growth. We would be a richer country if we were more equal. Some people might rather have more inequality even at the cost of lost output, as long as they are the ones who have more. Well, thank you very much. Bye-bye.